What's YouTube? It's Cynic Tech Ninja back at it again with another video. Today we're doing the full review on an updated Tronsmart Bang Mini and Bang SE. Before I continue, Tronsmart was kind enough to send these units for review, and I'm grateful. However, I will remain honest as always and go over both pros and cons. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. Starting off with the specs, Tronsmart claims up to 6 hours of listen time with the volume set to 50% with the lights turned on, but with real listener volume set to 55 to mostly 65% volume, I'm able to achieve 6 hours 30 minutes and 3 hours 33 minutes at maximum volume with a recharge time of 5 hours 40 minutes. The Bang SE has a 7400 mAh battery that I'm able to attain 6 hours 34 minutes with the volume set to 70 to 80% and 2 hours 44 minutes when the volume is set to max, but it does have the impressive recharge time of 1 hour 54 minutes. The Bang SE has the exact same 7400 mAh battery as the Bang Mini, but I'm able to attain 9 hours 4 minutes at 80% volume and 4 hours 15 minutes at maximum volume with a recharge time of 2 hours 57 minutes. By the way, the lights was turned on for both speakers for the battery test as well. When it comes to Bluetooth versions, all three Bangs include Bluetooth version 5.3 with SBC audio codec, but lip sync is in sync. When it comes to Bluetooth range, it is 98 feet for the updated Bang, 57 feet for the Mini, and 97 feet for the SE. But you can only use one Bluetooth device at a time when it comes to listening to music or playing games. Moving on to the speaker setups. The updated Bang is rocking two 3-inch 25-watt woofers with two 25mm 5-watt silk tweeters and two RGB passways on the side for the total output of 60 watts. The Bang Mini is rocking two 2.5-inch 4-inch drivers rated at 10 watts, two rear-firing 15-watt woofers that is tuned for bass reproduction, one front-facing pass radar, and two RGB pass radars on the side for the total output of 50 watts. Lastly, the Bang SE is rocking two 3-inch 20-watt woofers with RGB lighting and two RGB pass radars on the side for the total output of 40 watts. Moving on to the features, the Tronsmart Bangs are offered in 3 different yet similar flavors that may suit your interest. So if you're on a budget and you're looking for a pretty sleek mid-sized boombox with thumping bass and a pretty neutral sound signature, the updated Tronsmart Bang may be the one for you, with a bright RGB light show in the front and sides, along with a fabric bright body that feels like the Harman Kardon Onyx Studio 6 with a NFC tech for seamless pairing, along with IPX6 water resistance that can stand up against huge water splashes, but you sadly cannot submerge it. But if you're on the go, it also includes a 5-volt 1-amp battery bank to charge your phone at a pretty slow rate, but it is there if you need it, along with a micro SD card slot that can support up to 128 gigabytes of memory if you want to use this as a standalone device. Lastly, in the Tronsmart app, you can tune the sound with a 5-band EQ, or choose from the preset sound profiles, change the sound inputs and colors. Now, everything I just said about the updated Bang goes for the Mini and SE, but the Mini has a much darker sound signature with a lot more deep bass, even surpassing the JBL Extreme 3, 2, and Soundcore Motion Boom when it comes to deep bass, but it doesn't have app support. The Bang SE has the brightest sound signature with the most upper bass compared to the other two Bangs, along with its dynamic light show. Also, this speaker is pretty easy to carry around since it comes in with the included carrying strap. Now, this carrying strap isn't the best because the clamping mechanism is very hard to pull and make it a simple step rather frustrating, and it is pretty thin, making the Bang SE's weight, which is 4.75 pounds due to the ferrite magnets, creating a pressure point more apparent on your shoulder than it has to be, but it is definitely manageable. Also, this speaker does not come with an app for tuning your speaker. Lastly, all three Bangs include a 3.5mm auxiliary input for wire listening and a microphone for phone calls. It's about time for the sound test, but before you go, let me inform you what's going on. The first test will be volume match between 60 to 85% with SoundPulse EQ to represent the sound characteristics of SoundPulse EQ and average listening volumes. Then the same thing at 100% volume to showcase the maximum potential for each speaker. After that, we take these speakers outside and play them in the optimal conditions. with 100% volume. So without further ado, please put on your headphones for the best sound experience and let this sound test commence. And we are back for that sound test. Hopefully y'all enjoy that. As expected, the updated Bang is the loudest out of the bunch. High range frequencies are mostly flat and recessed with a peak between 11 to 12 kilohertz, which can become problematic at higher volumes, especially with EDM tracks. Mid-range frequencies are mostly raised, which is suitable for R&B, hip hop, and pop genres. When it comes to bass frequencies, the updated Bang focus more on mid and upper bass, with two upper bass peaks ranging from 77 to 80 Hz, good mid bass from 52 Hz and up, and some deep bass dying off at 44 Hz. Overall, the updated Bang sounds pretty good at average listening volumes, but it can sound pretty harsh when the volume is set to 80% or above due to the 11 to 12 kHz peak, which can become pretty sensitive to the human ear at times. The Bang Mini high-range frequencies sound pretty narrow since the lower range of higher frequencies are missing. So the only high notes you're mainly going to hear is between 11.3 to 17 kHz, which doesn't extend that far to hear the fine details of music. When it comes to the mid-range frequencies, they're also mostly missing since there is a big dip between 1.1 to 1.5 kHz and 4.3 to 11.3 kHz. But when it comes to the deep bass, it is very impressive for the speaker size, beating out every speaker in its class except for the yall box when it comes to deep bass. Overall, the sound listening experience is lackluster with a very dark soundstage with excellent deep bass and good mid bass for its size. The Bang SE high-range frequencies sound pretty good at average to near maximum volume, right up until 90%. Although the upper mids are lacking since there is a big dip between 4.3 to 9.3 kHz, coming back at 9.5 kHz, and then rolling off after 11.3 kHz. But when it comes to the mid-range frequencies, they're raised to a decent manner. When it comes to deep bass, there is only heavy mid bass at maximum volume, but it is muddy bass since the woofers are being overdriven. Overall, the Tronsmart Bang SE provides a clear but warm soundstage with a mid and upper bass punch to encompass the speaker at average listening volumes, then occasionally losing control at higher volumes where the bass really stands out, making everything sound muddy. Although the Tronsmart Bangs may be unappealing for some people, these guys definitely do have a marketplace since they only retail for $110 for the updated Bang, $90 for the Mini, and $70 for the SE, not to mention the sales they have on top of them makes them worthy of purchasing since they have a sound characteristic or feature compared to its higher-end competitors. The updated Bang has a much better build quality compared to the Soundcore Motion Boom and yall box. However, it is considerably bigger and heavier, weighing in at 6.79 pounds. The Bang Mini may have overall bad sound quality, but if you're a bass head on a budget and you want that deep rumbling bass past 37 Hz, which is still strong, I would get this speaker if it is on sale and if you don't care too much about sound quality, because this thing is all about that deep bass. The Bang SE has the brightest sound signature and the most upper bass compared to the Bangs, along with its dynamic light show, which is really good for the type of speaker it is. So if you want a speaker that looks good and sound pretty good as long as you don't push it too far, the Bang SE is a pretty good bet, especially when it's on sale. With that thumping bass that does travel further compared to deep bass outside, it's not bad. But let's say everything I just said does not interest you. Well, I know something that will. The Tronsmart Halo 100. This is Tronsmart's latest flagship speaker with pretty good sound, good RGB, and great deep bass, all at an affordable price of $130 or $110 when it's on sale, give or take. But that will be for another video. Stay tuned because it's coming soon. This has been the Ascended Tech Ninja, and I catch you in the next video. Peace out.
Woke up, told myself to push and never stop. I've been stressed out, watching both these hands around the clock with my eyes wide, trying to get the